Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 9 of Grand Theft Auto 3. Alright, so we just started out there, as you can see, by finishing up the final taxi mission in the game. So I wanted to get that finished up sooner rather than later. And we'll not the Borgnine taxi. So, yeah, that happened pretty quickly just because we didn't have a lot of time. But in the previous episode, we finished up all these stunt jumps and rampages, did our fourth set of taxi. We then did some work for the Salvatore, El Bureau and Tony. Now that should be, it might just take a second for it to load up. But, yeah. I'll show you it maybe a little bit later, but that was the end of the taxi stuff. You only have to do 100 of them in the game, and that is it. You don't have to do any more from now on, so you don't have to do any in Staunton Island or Shoreside Vale, but there we go. Just like the ambulance, which you only have to do once as well, which means the only vehicle leveled missions that we still have to do are the vigilante and firefighter ones, where we have to do another 20 of each in both Shoreside Vale and Staunton Island. So yeah, but as I said, we are going to start up, well, we started up by to finish off the taxi, but properly start up by taking the three of the emergency vehicles to the crane, which is another sort of vehicle delivery that we've not really started yet. The ones we're going to do today are the Firetruck, the police van, and the police car, and the ambulance. So I know it should be around about here. You leave it there, and there we go. It just takes it. So we can leave that now, and it'll take care of itself. So you can take one of every type of emergency vehicle. There are another two that we could potentially pick up now, but it'll be very difficult and probably not even worth it. Being the FBI car and the tank, which appear at the later levels of police notoriety. So I think it's like at level 5 and level 6. So obviously, like I said, we could do that, but I'd prefer us to be more stocked up and have more defense, because in all likelihood we'd just die a lot. Alright, so 15k there. And obviously the ambulance and police are a lot closer as well, so that's good. But other than that, those are the last things that we can actually do in Portland, for now at least. Can we get in the ambulance? Oh, we can. Very cool. Yeah, occasionally the doors will be locked on both this and the police car, so you might have to do like around the block if that happens. It might even happen with us when we were getting the police car, so I'll be able to prove that. But yeah, so we'll drop these 3 off, and then we'll just finish up the remaining missions, which I believe there are 4. But one of them is pretty long, so which is kind of a good job that we don't have many big things to do today, and that we'd finished up the rampage in the last episode. So yeah. So, where's the... oh, there it is. Go on, to the ambulance. Alright, now just to get the police car. Alright, yeah, I think the second to last mission, which is called like Bomb the Base or something like that, is on. It's debated whether it's been split into 2 missions or what. We're gonna treat it as obviously like one mission, but yeah. Alright, so just drive back over this way and pick up a police car, drop that off, and then we'll make a start on the missions. Oh, oops. Can we drive this one? Oh, we can. Nice. Yes, we got pretty lucky there. We didn't have to drive around for any of those. Alright, very sweet. So I'm glad that we managed to... I was originally going to... I was debating on whether to split the taxi missions up between the 3 areas. So that way, obviously, we'll be doing tasks in every area, but then I thought, like, you know, I'd rather get it done sooner than later, and especially since I'm more familiar with Portland than the other 2 areas. When we go, I don't want to go to there. When we go here. Alright. You go ahead and take that. Alright, very cool. Done with that. Alright, so I guess we could go and have a look at that new vehicle we picked up, the Borgnine Taxi, which is actually pretty good. It's pretty fast, it's pretty heavy, and not the best vehicle we'll get in the game. We will unlock I think it's like a bulletproof Jeep later on, towards the end of the Staunton Island missions, so that'll be what is considered to be like the best vehicle in the game, because I think it's like a Patriot as well, so we got decent speed to them. But for now, the Borgnine Taxi is quite good, and it does spawn in one particular place only once you've done all 100 taxi missions, obviously, but it should have spawned in by now, hopefully. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, there it is. It be there. Sorry. Alright. So this is the Borgnine Taxi. Looking very sweet, if I might say so myself. No, don't get angry. I'm sorry. Alright, I think we have one more mission for Tony, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll go and start up by doing that. Move, move, move. Move your ass. You can obviously, actually I'm not sure if you can do the taxi missions inside this, but they're literally 0 points. The other way you can get this is by doing 100 of them, and I don't really see a reason why you'd want to go over 100. You make like literally 0 money, and you don't need money in this game anyway. But without further ado, let us do Blowfish.
Okay, I've had enough of this shit. We're gonna finish the Triads and Liberty once and for all. 8 Ball's rigged a dust cart with a bomb. It's on a timer, so if you mess up, there'll be no evidence. Go and pick up the dust cart. Careful. 8 Ball says it's real sensitive. The slightest bump could set that thing off. Their fish factory will open its gates for a dust cart, so you can drive right in. Park up between the gas canisters and get the hell out of there. I want it to rain mackerel. We're talking real biblical here. Nothing low budget.
Alright. Cool. Let's go do this. Obviously, you guys should probably remember 8 Ball. We've gone to him a couple of times. He was with us in that first mission, the guy we broke out of prison with, and well, broke out of the police car. And then I think we did a mission for him later on with Luigi. Might have been one of Luigi's missions, or it might have been one of Joey's, actually. Alright, so we got a Trash Master here. So obviously we don't want to damage it, like, at all, if we can help it. Obviously it can take like light knots, but I mean, driving full on into another car is probably going to be pretty fatal for us, so let's just go ahead and not do that. I mean, you know, if we have the option. And obviously we have got a damage bar there, as you can see, or at least I hope you can see. I seem to think that you guys can see the whole screen, despite the fact that my face cam is going to be in the top right corner. So sometimes the things, the little icons in the corner are covered up by the most beautiful face you've ever seen. So yeah, so it can take more damage than what he says. It's not like the slightest knock, like Tony said. You can, you know, scratch it a little bit. But we need to take it to that place. We've been to there a couple of times now, haven't we? With the that Triad location where you've got to go in a fish van or a trash truck. It opens for either. But obviously, when we were getting the hidden package, we're going in the fish car because the trash truck is practically impossible to find unless you're doing the firefighter or this mission. But I think this is literally all there is to it. You literally just go in there, park the car, park the trash truck, and then kill everyone, and there you go. Alright. Do we activate? Oh, I was not set. How do we do it? Where do we... Is it the bomb? Oh, there it is. Move! Hey, it's not my problem. Everything go boom. Alright, and there we go. I'm out of here. Right. No need for music now, is there? Alright, and there we go. That is the final mission for Tony, I do believe. So without further ado, let us go and speak to the Salvatore. We should have more tasks for us to do. Obviously being a mob boss, it's a pretty important job. So yeah, so this next one should be actually a pretty easy mission. Easier than the one that we've just done, which wasn't difficult at all really. I mean, say that, we did almost die. We probably would have done. If we weren't lucky, really. We almost lost about half our health. But whatever. We survived, that's all that matters. Oh! Oops, stop, get out the car, get out the car. Well, you know, I had to go and say it, didn't I? I had to go and say, well, you know, at least we survived, and then, of course, I rode down a hill to my unfortunate demise. Because that's life. Right, give me that. Give me that, fool. No. Well, let's go ahead and give that another try, huh? Right, Salvatore, you won that round. Now it's my turn. Even though you did nothing wrong and I just thought I'd take a shortcut, which did not go too well for me. Because if you stay off the beaten path, you're gonna fall down a cliff to your death. That's just life. Alright, take 2. Cutting the grass.
Leave us alone for a minute. The Colombian cartel is making spank somewhere in Liberty, but we don't know where. And they seem to know everything we're doing before we do. We got us a rat. There's a guy named Curly Bob, works the bar at Luigi's. He's been throwing more money around than he's earning. He ain't pimping or pushing, so he must be talking. He usually gets a taxi home after work, so follow him. And if he's ratting us out, kill him.
Okay. That I will do. Straight back on a business. Right, park at the front of Luigi's Club. Curly Bob will be leaving shortly. Alright, well, luckily for us, we already have a taxi in our possession. So, beep beep. Let's pick him up. Can't be ratting on the old Salvatore. Oh, whoa, whoa. That wasn't me. That was totally your fault. I hold no responsibility for those actions. Yeah, that wasn't me either. Ooh, shotgun. Hey, I'm not the reckless driver, you're the reckless driver. Hey, did that car just like completely heal itself? It's like magic. Alright. Well, at least he's finally turned up this time. Portland Harbour. Okay. Well, it's not act too sketchy like. Just like a normal taxi dude. At least he finally got in the car this time and stayed in the car. It's more than can be said for previous occasions. I think this is about like the 5th or 6th time I'm trying to do this mission. The first time I've got this far. Can never get further than actually getting him into the car or tailing him. Failing getting a taxi for the due time. Alright. Here we go. Go on then, Curly Bob, do your traitorous deed.
Our little friend, Mr. Big Mouth himself.
Were you followed?
You know what goes on here is our little secret, amigo.
No, I wasn't followed. You got my stuff?
Here's your spank, squealer. Now talk.
Okay, so the Leones are fighting wars on two fronts. They're in a turf war with the Triads, with no sign of either side giving up. Meanwhile, Joey Leone has stirred up some bad blood with the Forellis. Every day they're losing men and influence in the city. Salvatore's becoming dangerous and paranoid. He expects everybody and everything.
And with loyalty like yours, what has he possibly got to worry about?
Oh, you little snake. I'm gonna whack him. Alright, buddy. You squealed your last squeal. There we go. Simple as. I'd say that it wasn't personal, but the amount of times you made me redo that mission, it was definitely personal. Alright, so if you did not recognise, obviously we never met the guy before, but the girl who was talking to, the lady, was actually Catalina, I think that's what her name is, who is obviously Claude's ex, the one who kind of shot us in the face in the opening sequence. Well, obviously not the face, otherwise we'd likely wouldn't have survived our injuries, but the one who shot us basically, so... Alright, time for mission number 3, which is Bomb the Base, which is that long one I was talking about, so without further ado, Act 1.
The cartel has got bottomless funds from pushing that spank crap. If we make an open attack on them, they'll wipe the floor with us. They must be making spank on that big boat that Curly led you to. So we gotta use our heads. Or rather, one head. Your head. I'm asking you to destroy that spank factory as a personal favor to me, Salvatore Leone. If you do this for me, you will be a made man. Anything you want. Go and see 8-Ball. You'll need his expertise to blow up that boat.
Ooh, I like the sound of that offer. Anything we want to be, we can be. Alright, let us go and see our buddy 8-Ball. He was just down this hill, which is convenient for us. Whoop up. There we go. Insane. Okay, I believe 8-Ball. 8-Ball is around about here. Alright, buddy. Bomb the Base Act 2.
Yo, my man. Salvatore phoned ahead, but a job like this is gonna need a lot of fireworks. I'll need $100,000 to cover expenses. But you know with me, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Come back, brother, when you have the money.
$10,000 will let me just see what fell down the back of my pocket, because, ooh, we have more than that, my friend. We have enough.
Okay, let's do this then. I can set this baby to detonate, but I still can't use a piece with these hands. Here, this rifle should help you pop some heads.
Okie doke. Hey, 8-Ball's with us. So, yep. Just aim like that, and then shoot with the normal button. Zoom in to square to zoom in, X to zoom out. Okay, it's fine. Alright, cool. Let's go to the boat. So I believe, from what I remember, 8-Ball is the guy who plants it, and then we have to like defend him. So it's kind of similar to if you played Grand Theft Auto 5, if you did the Merryweather heist via the boat section. It's sort of like that, where you had Franklin covering the boat and Michael planting the bombs. So it's sort of similar to that, really. Maybe it even took direct inspiration from this mission. I don't know. If I even remember the mission right.
Then I'll head in when you fire the first shot.
Yeah, well, it's similar. Not quite the same. Not quite as stealthy, I don't think. Because obviously, when Michael does it, he does it like climbing up through on the back of the boat and then sneak his way through what we use as a suppressed weapon. I'm not sure if it is suppressed, this one. I think it's just kind of taking everyone out. Alrighty. Just put it away so we can run with it. Alright. I believe this is... Actually, no, I'm not saying anything. Not saying anything. I was never going to say anything. Alright. I think that's everyone. I hope it's everyone. Does look like it though, doesn't it? Right, you go on 8-ball. I think I did it. I think I did it. Oh. Booyah! There goes the ship. There she blows. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Well, at least we made our money back. Alright, very cool. Alright, that means we only have one more mission left to do in Portland. And then once we've done that, we'll pick up those 2 hidden packages that we have yet to get. Because they don't unlock until you finish the main story. But yeah, so that one, you can make it a lot easier for yourself if you pick up an adrenaline pill, which I believe there is one around the warehouse. I'm not quite sure where it is. But it is obviously, as you just saw there, very possible to do without it, but you do have to be quick. First time I was a little bit too slow. I wasn't sure if he went straight into it once you'd taken care of everyone, or if it's when you did fight the first shot, and it is. So I thought we might have been able to take our time with it, but you do not have that option. You do have to do it ASAP. So do it quickly or use an adrenaline pill, whichever you prefer. But let's fire out the final mission, which is Last Requests.
It's my favorite cleaner. I'm proud of you, my boy. You kicked the shit out of those grease balls. I just got one little job for you before we can all celebrate. There's a car around the block from Luigi's club. The inside is covered in brains. We gotta help some guy make up his mind, and it proved a little messy. Take it to the crusher before the cops find it.
Okay, sounds easy enough. Alright, take a car to the crusher. Well, we've done that a couple of times already, so reusing content. But hey, yo, if it's a job for the boss, it's a job for us. Be a made man, that's what he said. Ooh, nice spin. Alright, so we're off to Luigi's. We'll get rid of the car, and then get everything we ever asked for. Of course. Definitely nothing at all dodgy is about to happen. Oh, we got an update. This is Maria. The car's a trap. Meet me at the slip south of Callahan Bridge. Well, you know, sorry Salvatore, I'm not falling into no trap. Where do you think of me? Jesus. You know, oh, wait. We missed it. Let's go and meet Maria then. Well, that was an amazing turn from Cloud right there. I should actually add that Claude is never actually named in this game. You won't find out what his name is until San Andreas, but that's his name, so that's what I'm calling him. Okie doke. What's all this about, Maria?
Listen, Salvatore thinks that we're going behind his back, so he was offering you to the cartel in order to make a deal. I couldn't let him do that. I mean, the worst thing is, it's all my fault because I told him we were an item. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Look, you're a marked man on the Mafia turf, and I've got to get out of here, too. I've seen too much killing, too much blood. Look, this is a friend of mine, okay? She's an old friend, and it's so good. She's someone we could trust.
Come on, enough of the speeches. We better get out of here before we get more hysterical Italians wanting less friendly reunions.
Okie doke. Let's drive. So now we have access to a boat, which is good because that's exactly what we need. So we're having a chat back there. We are, of course, the designated driver. But there ahead of us lies Staunton Island, which is going to be our new home. Away from, as Asuka likes to put it, angry Italians. But we're not done yet. We still have a little bit of business to finish up. Welcome to Staunton Island. Indeed. And there we go. Very nice.
Asuka and I are gonna have to talk. Why don't you go cruise around?
You'll need a place to lie low. There's a warehouse at the edge of Belleville that should suit your needs. Come back here to my condo when you're ready, and you and me can have a little chat.
Okie dokie. And there we go. Mission complete. Alright, I'm gonna need another boat. Oh, there seems to be one over there. Alright, I'm just gonna snag this. No, oh, ooh, we nailed it, that was close. Alright, and oh, at least it's a lot faster. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up those last 2 packages. What are we doing? Okay, well, you know. Speedy, but it's bad handling. Alright, so we have one hidden package which is on... oh, it's not on the main island, which is why we can't pick it up until now. So, what is this? Just when the island goes straight again. Should be on this... yes, we can see it there. Right, to get into a little bit of a better position to grab that. Okie doke. So we can't risk falling into the water at all because it's kind of fatal for us. Nope. Alright, there we go, number 32. Alright, now we need to get back onto land in Portland. I think the bridge has also been fixed by this point, obviously dead conveniently, seeing as we've just arrived on Staunton Island. Great rates paid for new and used emergency vehicles. Bring them to the crane in the northeast of Portland Harbor. Yes, we know. We have already been working on them. Alright, and so at least our car's here waiting for us. So let's go ahead and check out that final hidden package on the island. And as you can see, the phone icons appear again. I think that's just because you can constantly replay that race for El Bureau, but obviously we're not going to bother doing that again. Now, no one likes us on this island anymore, not just the Triads, the Mafia also now hate us, so we don't want to spend too long here. Alright, calm down everyone. This isn't going too well for us at all. Shall we call America? Alright, so we're going to go down here now. And I think we just want to go straight to the bottom. And there is packing package number 33. This area was previously boarded off because you obviously can't use the subway until you have another island to unlock. So that's what the dealio is with that. You can take the subway trains across Liberty, press the triangle button to enter or exit a train. Are there any coming along, or we just donezo? I think you can actually just go on these, you know. Like if you wanted to, you could take the you could just go along the underground subway and drive to Staunton Island and Shoreside Vale when we unlock it. But let's take the subway, and then obviously at least I could just show you what it's like. Of course, they just completely froze the character instead of just having some kind of animation where they go in and sit down or something. Which they do in GTA 4, don't they? It's like a cinematic thing. Where you can like change the perspective to being sat down in the actual subway train or something like that. But this should take us to Staunton Island. And what we will start up in the next episode, guys, by doing is maybe taking all of the new cars that we can grab there and taking them to the Portland garage / emergency crane. I don't know, maybe. And seeing as we don't have an actual import-export garage in Staunton Island, there's one. There's one in Portland and there's one on Shoreside Vale as well. So once we get there, we'll start working on those. But for now, I think there's the Buzz, the flatbed, and the security car, which we can grab from Staunton Island. And then there's the barrack and the police van, although I can't remember off the top of my head what that one actually is named, that we can get from this island and take to the emergency crane, so that'll be good. But other than that, we might also do there's only one RC Toys mission here, and seeing as that was amongst one of the first things that we did in Portland, I feel like we should just repeat that for Staunton Island. But what I need right now is a car to take us to the safe house.
News just in from the traffic desk. Repairs to the Callahan Bridge have been completed. Since the explosion, engineers have been working around the clock to get traffic flowing between Portland and Staunton Island once again.
Alright, good stuff. So that's the update saying that they've got the bridge fixed, which is, of course, much more convenient for us. Of course, that's really the only way we could be able to get the cars across to Portland, but hey-o. Alright. So safe house is just down hither. So yeah, very nice. Alright, let's pick up our stash. We're back there, obviously. Top up our health and save. So we'll save off that one. So yeah, pretty good episode in terms of progress. We're obviously in a completely new island which we can start to play around in. So as I said, oh, we can pick up some more stuff. In the next episode we will start off by taking some of the vehicles down towards Portland. And obviously start the first couple of missions as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also be sure to share the video. And I'll see you guys in episode 10.
Everything
Bye,
changes.
guys.